Friends, as we are learning now and then about communication, and today our next topic is on communication. How is a motion picture made? A big team is required to shoot a film. First, an author writes the screenplay for a story, a producer puts up the money for it, and a director then films it. For the filming, actors, camera, persons, etc. are needed. Someone is responsible for sound, costumes are designed, and shooting locations are selected. Much of this is not needed in animation films. After a film has been shot, it must it must also be edited. If films are shown in other countries, they may have to be dubbed in the local language. But what does a director do? A boss is needed since too many people are involved in making a film. This boss is the director. He is the responsible for converting the screenplay into exciting images and instructing the actors to perform the way she wants. Before the cameraman starts shooting the film, the director practices each scene several times with the actors. Only when he is satisfied does he say action, the first of the many breathtaking film recordings start. How does the film get sound? Sound in a film consists of several elements. There is the O sound, the original sound. There are, for instance, the dialogues. There are also background sounds, for instance, sound of a burning fire. Many of these are produced by Foley artists with the simple instruments such as vessels, boards, aluminium foil, and screws. If a fork is struck against a straw, it sounds. When the volume is turned on, as if someone is beating a machete through the forest. All sounds and the music are then compiled in a sound studio. Experts call this mixing and recorded on a special track, the soundtrack. To complete the film, the soundtrack is synchronized exactly with the pictures. Next question comes, why must a film be edited? The scenes of a film are not shot in the sequence in which they appear in the film. For instance, all the scenes of a particular location are shot at one go, sometimes in several takes. Shooting is done according to the time actors have. In the end, the recordings are sorted. The best ones are selected and everything is put together again. This job is done by the film editor. They did this earlier with knife and scissors, but today it is done directly on a computer. What does dubbing mean? A lot of foreign language films are translated into the local language of the country where they are shown. The local language speaker sits in the studio and the film is shown to him or her. The speaker must speak his or her text in a such way that it matches the lip movements of the actor as far as possible. Text and mouth movements must be synchronized. This word is derived from a Greek word which means simultaneous. Dubbing is often expensive and sometimes original films are shown with subtitles. This means that a short translation of the spoken text is shown in the lower part of the screen. Last question, how is an animation film made? In animation films, the artificial figures are shown to be alive. The sequence of their movements is broken down into individual parts, and the movement of each part is captured as an image. In cartoon film, each image is drawn by hand. 24 images are needed for 1 second of the film. Today, the pictures for animation can be generated on the computer but there are still many life-sized models of the figures built. For instance, the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. Thank you so much.